Hey everybody, welcome back. I know in the last video was kind of like my welcome back to YouTube, kind of letting everyone know what my plans were with this channel, and I just wanted to jump right in there and make this video because Weight Watchers changed my life, and I know that sounds so cheesy, but it's true. And I wanted to just give a few reasons why the new Weight Watchers Freestyle program is one that I love. I've done Weight Watchers in the past, and when I even signed up this last time, I've been on Weight Watchers now for about 10 months. It wasn't Freestyle, it was the Points Plus program. And I'm so grateful that they changed it to the Freestyle program, and I want to give you guys a few reasons why. I also just want to preface this by saying I understand that when signing up for Weight Watchers or when looking into it, it can seem really overwhelming. I was really afraid to do it this time. I thought that I would quit. I only signed up for 6 months, kind of to give myself a trial period. That way, if I did quit, it was no big deal. I just was intimidated. And I think that that happens to a lot of people. And I just want to, kind of erase that from people's minds and let you know it does not have to be intimidating. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be easy. And it really is. Once you figure it out, it's so simple. So I'm just here to give you guys a few reasons why this program has become my favorite and kind of break it down for you. So on that note, I'm just going to jump right in. So Weight Watchers came out with this freestyle program this winter, I think. And basically what it is they call it the freestyle program because there are over 200 foods that are 0 points. And if you know anything about Weight Watchers, you know it's a point system. They have gone through all of the food groups and everything and assigned each food and food categories point values. So every day you are allotted a certain amount of points. For each person, the point value varies. It depends on, your height and your weight, how much weight you have to lose, things like that. But for me, for example, I get 23 points a day, and that is the lowest amount of points that they'll give me. Nobody, you may start higher than that. I've heard of people who start at like 45 points a day. As you progressively lose weight, they will take those points away because you just don't need them. But my target is 23 points a day. So what that means is I can eat anything I want, anything, as long as I'm trying to stick within that 23 point a day total. So I can eat 0 point foods, I can eat pointed foods, doesn't matter, as long as it's within the 23 points. Then they also have what they call weekly points, and I am allotted 35. So same kind of deal. If you're just starting, you have a little more weight to lose, you may get more points a week than that. But what that is that's a little buffer. So if there's a day or a weekend or whatever that you go over your 23 points or your daily amount of points, you can dip into your weekly points. And what's awesome about that is you can have a night out or a couple of nights out and splurge and have a good time and eat the foods that you want and still lose weight. I can't even tell you guys, I signed up for Weight Watchers in September and I've been on it since then. It is now June. Obviously the holidays were in between that. There were some celebrations. We had birthday parties. My twins are 2. So there was a lot of food that got eaten. And you know what? I still have lost weight. I'm down 44 pounds and counting. So it is possible. It's amazing what you can do when you are more aware of the choices that you're making. So just to kind of break it down, you get your 23 points a day. You get 35 weekly points that you can dip into anytime during the week. You have 1 weigh-in day a week, and that's when your points, your weekly points, will start over. So if you don't use them by the end of the week, you lose them. No big deal, but some people really encourage using all of your weekly points. I think it's great. Use them. They're there to be used. The next thing is there are over 200 0 point foods. So seriously, You can have full meals that are 0 points. So if you want to go have McDonald's for lunch, do it. Then maybe for dinner, have some 0 point foods and you'll be okay. If you I will never ever recommend just eating 0 point foods. I feel like that's where people get into trouble. And I feel like this is why I have been able to do well in this program, is because I'm able to mix these 0 point foods in with my day and not feel deprived and not feel like I'm only sticking to fruits and vegetables, because I don't like that. The reason why Weight Watchers has worked for me is because I can eat whatever I want. But having these 0 point foods makes things easier. And I'm just going to name a few. I actually have my computer right here with all 200 foods listed, but just to name a few so people don't think it's just fruits and vegetables, which all fruits and vegetables except avocados, which is kind of sad, are 0 points. But that includes apples, bananas, arugula, artichoke, beans. This is a huge one, especially for me. I love Mexican food, and being able to create different Mexican dishes includes black beans and pinto beans. Those are all free. There's a chili recipe that I make that is 0 points for the entire thing of chili. Like, that's a full meal. It's 0 points. All berries, broccoli, obviously these are vegetables, chicken breast, as long as it's just chicken breast and doesn't include any of the dark meat, that is 0 points. You can have as much of chicken breast, white chicken meat, as you want, and it's 0 points. It's not going to affect your daily points. What else is on here that is important? Eggs. It's not just egg whites, you guys. An actual egg with the egg yolk is 0 points. You can have as many eggs as you want. I can't tell you, I'm pretty sure I eat eggs every morning, almost. I find them filling. I like them. There's different ways that you can mix them up. And then I also make hard-boiled eggs. I don't love the yolk in hard-boiled eggs necessarily, but sometimes just as a quick snack, having a hard-boiled egg white, it's delicious, and it kind of helps get me to the next, meal time, if you will. What else is on here that I think is important to mention? All fish. So this is important because some people think, salmon is a high-fat fish. It is 0 points. Last night, my husband and I had steelhead, 0 points. With some Brussels sprouts, 0 points. We had some rice. I prefer white rice, so I eat it. That was 2 points for a third cup of rice. I was full and it was delicious. Anyways, what else is on here? Grapefruit, hominy, jicama. What else? Lentils. That's a big one too. Some people, don't know that. Peas are on here. Peas are something that some people don't necessarily love, but it's more of a starchy vegetable. It is 0 points. Corn. Corn is 0 points, you guys. Do you know what that means? Corn on the cob. Canned corn. Any kind of corn you want to add into a dish. Again, if you make chili, if you make some kind of Mexican style dish, you can throw corn in there and it's 0 points. That is a huge one for people. What else? There's all kinds of food on here that are 0 points. Again, most of them are fruits and vegetables and lean meat. Turkey meat, ground turkey or turkey breast that is 99% fat-free, so it's the extra lean, it is 0 points. So when I talk about this chili that I make, it's made with the 99% fat-free ground turkey, and it is so good. What else? The last one that I'm going to talk about is Greek yogurt. So this is a huge one. It has to be the plain, non-fat Greek yogurt, but that is 0 points. So for me, what I use that for, I use it as a sour cream substitution, and then I make 2 ingredient bagels with them. You can add fruit and add some food extract to it to flavor it. I don't particularly care for the way that that tastes, but some people do, and they make their own yogurt for 0 points. I prefer sticking to my little Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurts that are 2 points a piece. For me, it's worth it, but that is a big deal to have yogurt on there be 0 points. You can have as much of that as you want. Two other things that I want to mention is they also have what they call fit points. So if you're someone who exercises regularly or wants to add exercise to your routine, you can add points through, if you have a Fitbit or through your phone, you can track exercises that you've done, and you can get added points to your day or to your week. So if you have a big event or something, you can dip into your fit points if needed, and it still won't negatively affect your progress. This is huge. In the whole process of losing weight and all of this, have added in exercise, and it's amazing what kind of doors it's opened as far as weight loss goes. I can still have kind of a bad day eating and still lose weight because I'm exercising. It's obviously not rocket science, but it's something when it's in front of you on your phone, on your app, on the computer, whatever it is that you're tracking everything, it really helps. It just helps seeing it all written down and just seeing that progress. And then the last thing I want to mention of why I love this program, this is not about necessarily freestyle. It's about the way that Weight Watchers has created their program. Is they have an app. You can also log everything on the computer, but I use the app almost solely, and it's so easy. They have made it so simple. I track all of my food. I use the barcode scanner, and I just scan the things I'm eating. They have a recipe builder, so if I don't know how many points something is that I'm making, I will go into the recipe builder, scan all of the foods that I'm using, the amount that I'm using, and it will calculate how many points per serving that particular meal is. They have recipes listed online. It's also, the app is where I track my fit points and all of that. So it's made it really easy. And the other thing I forgot to mention, it goes along with the app, but they have rollover points. So this is like one of the best things too, is so if one day you don't use all of your daily points, they will roll over up to 4 points a day onto your weekly points. So again, if you have a big event planned over the weekend, you can kind of save up some of your points on top of the weekly points you already get, up to 4 points a day, and have that added and dip into those as needed. Or if you have a big event, you can just go all out and not feel guilty about it. All of these things from Weight Watchers have led to my success and a lot of other people's. There's a really great community of people doing Weight Watchers, and it's been life-changing for me. So these are some of the reasons that I wanted to put it out there, that I love Weight Watchers. I love this freestyle program, and I love what it's done for me personally. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get on here and say. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to answer them. And again, it's so easy, and I think people have a tendency to overthink these things and think that it has to be really complicated, and it doesn't. So just break it down, take it easy, and it'll be good, and it'll be good for you. So again, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. We'll talk to you later. Bye.